Hi everyone, I'm Bedivere and you're playing King Arthur's Legends Rise. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my new team on how I speed farm the Nest of Yskalhaig, where we can farm these offensive equipment sets, which are the attack set, critical set, as well as speed set. So this team is able to farm this stage 10 in around about below 2 minutes. My fastest time is like 1 minute and 28 seconds, and this strategy can be applied from stage 1 all the way to stage 10, provided if you have the heroes that I'm showing you today. And these heroes are Morgan, Bedivere, Sergius, as well as Sarah. Morgan is a hero that everyone can get by completing the storyline chapter 10 stage 7. Bedivere is a hero that you can get that you can summon from the red up banner if you have Bedivere red up banner on there, or also from the special red up banner, special banner. And then for Sergius, he's not summonable from the Lake of Summon or Lake of Avalon, but he's purchasable from the Arena Coliseum shop, and also to get his Flame Relic shard you need to purchase it from the clan shop. And then last but not least, we have Sarah. She's there to apply the buff disruption on the boss, and she's easily obtainable by summoning her if you summon a lot of copies of rare heroes. So let me quickly go through the roles and responsibilities. Morgan is there to apply the the defense decrease, as well as the damage taken from her Scroll of Thorns passive skill. Her A2 ability will not work well against the boss because the boss will have a passive skill that is known as the Flame Dragon's Wrath, which makes him immune to attack gauge decrease. So Morgan will be like 50% effective against this boss. However, I'm using her to speed farm the boss by applying those debuffs. Bedivere will be my primary damage dealer. You can use any frost relic damage dealer you have, but I geared my best gears on him to deal maximum amount of damage. Sergius, on the other hand, is a hero that we can get after we complete to stockpile those currency to purchase him from the shop. And he's there to boost up the attack gauge of our heroes. And then finally we have Sarah. She's there to apply the buff disruption. As you can see, she has a unique passive skill to apply buff disruption, which is amazing against this boss. So in case if you do not have the legendary hero secret, you can use Sarah to prevent the boss from keep on stacking up more and more buff, which makes it quite difficult to attack the boss, because the boss will have a lot of evasion. Right, without further ado, let's get started with the battle. I'll be prioritizing attacking the boss here. Alright, so let me show you the skill order settings first before we begin the battle. Sarah will be prioritizing on her A1 ability so that she will keep on spamming her buff disruption on the boss. Sergius, on the other hand, will prioritize on the A3 to boost up the attack gauge and then fall back to his A1 to recuperate those, to regenerate the vigor in case it does insufficient vigor. Bedivere will be using his A2 to deal a lot of damage, especially for single target. And then finally we have Morgan to apply her A2 to decrease the attack gauge of the first wave enemies, and also to deal a lot of damage against the wings or the boss, but most importantly to apply the debuff. And speed order will be Morgan to go first, then followed by Sarah, then Sergius, followed by Bedivere. My Bedivere is pretty slow because I want to build a lot of damage on him. Okay, make sure that Sarah takes 2 turns before Bedivere, so that she can have her buff disruption ready for the boss on the second wave. Now we're practicing attacking the boss. So now the boss deals a lot of damage. Make sure your heroes are at least using Frost Relic. If you don't have, then use the Flame Relic, but do not use Storm Relic, especially for Sarah, who is by default Storm Relic. So as you can see here, right, we are taking multiple turns of the boss turn with the help of Sergius, so we can quickly use a lot of skills before the boss has a chance to keep on stacking his buff. Now the environment has changed to night because Morgan's HP has dropped below 50%. Okay, we have already cleared this third milestone. Is it the second or third milestone? Now the boss has already revealed his body and tail, and now we should make sure that we take down the boss before the wings deals a lot of damage to us. So there you have it. That's the battle, using Bedivere to just nuke down the boss as fast as possible. Okay, so this time it takes around about 1 minute and 18 seconds. My previous round it was 1 minute and 28 seconds. So the time varies depending on how fast you can clear the enemies. Okay, let me show you the battle stats of these heroes. So as you can see, Bedivere deals massive amount of damage, around about 84% damage dealt is by him, and then followed by Morgan at 13%, and then finally 2% from Sarah and 1% from Sergius. And the most healing that is from Bedivere, because with the help of Morgan's aura, which provides a 25% chance to perform drain, and Bedivere is able to recuperate some of his HP back with the drain ability. And then Sarah, on the other hand, will be providing some mini healing from her A1 ability, and then followed by Morgan, who will also heal herself from the AoE attack. Alright, so yeah, Sergius will not be able to benefit from any healing because he's not doing much attack here. Okay, and then for the offense stats here, you can see the highest damage dealt from by Bedivere is 24,000 with the help of the defense applied by Morgan. And then the most debuffs placed is from Morgan, around about 6 debuff. And the kills is 4 kills from Bedivere. These are the defense stats. As you can see, a lot of damage taken by Sergius as well as Morgan because they're using the Flame Relic. Okay, and then these are the skills used. So currently, right, Bedivere has a unique chivalry that allows him to gain additional vigor. So by prioritizing on using his A2 ability, right, he can keep on spamming it and also providing himself some buff to improve his damage output. By using his skill 2, right, he'll be able to buff himself with 40% critical rate up, and then he'll do massive amount of damage. So build him at least 60% critical rate, and then maximize his attack and critical damage to allow him to do massive amount of damage to the boss. Then for Morgan, 7 skills here. Sergius is a lot of here. So make sure that Sergius and Bedivere are not using their A1 abilities. Make sure you have Sarah to charge up a lot of vigor so that our heroes can prioritize on using their main abilities here. Okay, so let me show you how I built all of these heroes to speed farm the Yskalhaig under 2 minutes. Okay, so let's head over to the hero management and let's start off with Morgan. So Morgan, as you know, she's a debuffer hero and you need her to go first to apply those debuffs, and then your Bedivere or your damage dealer will go second to deal damage with the help of those debuffs. So the primary stats to focus on Morgan will be attack speed as well as effect accuracy. You need effect accuracy to land those attack gauge decrease for other parts of the game, and also to land those debuffs like the defense decrease down and also the damage taken increase. Okay, after you get sufficient attack speed and effect accuracy, then you can prioritize on building her like some sort of like a damage dealer to provide her with some critical rate, critical damage and attack. Okay, and these are her total details stat info here. I did not prioritize on the hit accuracy because she's there as a primary as a debuffer, then only secondary as a attacker. Okay, for Chivalry, I managed to get the some memory stones from the event to get her to Chivalry 4 and 5. I think 5, Chivalry 5. Then I'll be able to benefit additional attack speed 20 and also attack percentage 10%. If I manage to get more memory stones from the event, I'll be able to reach to Chivalry 9 to gain additional 15 attack speed as well as more survivability, 10% HP here. Alright, and then her skill level up. None of the skills are max here. I'm planning to farm the Sergius boss in the Master of Death dungeon once I gain sufficient relic skill tomes from the Chrome Crutch. Okay, and then for Awakening, I need to wait for 2 more days to get the additional 30 more pedestal, because every day, right, you gain 15 pedestal at the highest stage, floor 80 and above, to gain 3 pedestals per auto clear. So every day will be 15, so I need to wait 2 more days to unlock Morgan's banner slot. Okay, and then she's level 60. For her equipment, she's geared in the vigor and accuracy set. So this is a vigor helmet. Vigor Cuirass, Vigor Boots, plus HP Vigor Necklace, critical rate accuracy earrings, and then attack speed accuracy ring, effect accuracy belt, and then attack speed orb. So I need to wait 2 more days to unlock the banner slot here. Then her relics is almost fully awakened. Make sure that her skill for compressed inferno is maxed out. And that's about it for Morgan. And let me sidetrack a bit regarding on the chivalry for Morgan. So how I'm able to get chivalry 5 is because I do some events. Currently there's an event going on right now. Let me sidetrack a bit. So there's an event going on right now. If you look at the event dashboard, you can see there's a New Year welcome event. So you click on the dashboard, there's a New Year welcome event, click on it. And as you can see here, right, we have some missions, and as you can see, these are the missions to clear equipment dungeon. So as you can see, if you clear the Nest of Yskalhaig floor 1, you'll gain 15 points. And if you clear the highest stage, which is floor 10, you'll be able to gain 61 points. Same goes with the Apolia, where we farm the defensive equipment sets. You'll also be able to farm 61 points at the highest stage. However, for the Yskalhaig stage, where we farm the keepsakes for our heroes, floor 10 will give you 69 points, which is 8 points higher than Apollo as well as Yskalhaig. I recommend you to do this event so that you'll be able to unlock the rewards. So these rewards, right, is based on a tier milestone system, where each time once you accumulate sufficient points to meet this tier, right, you'll be able to unlock the rewards. So I'm almost there to clear tier 24 milestone, which is around 22,500 points. I'll be able to gain 8 New Year welcome gift box, which randomly rewards like 3 to 5-star rating gear, which is not that helpful for my account, but maybe for early to mid game players, you'll be able to benefit a lot from this. But for late game players or end game players like me, you'll be able to benefit from this legendary master memory stone. These are the memory stones that I'm trying to accumulate so that I can upgrade the chivalry of my heroes, especially for Morgan. Morgan is really helpful in many parts of the game, so I'm trying to stockpile a lot of these legendary master memory stones to upgrade her chivalry, especially to get the chivalry 9 to gain additional 15 attack speed. So by tier 25 you gain additional 3, and then at the last tier 30, you gain 5 master memory stones. So I've already completed 23 tiers. I need to complete another 6 more tiers to gain the maximum master memory stones. Alright, so that's some tips for you on regarding on this New Year's welcome event. Oh yeah, so if you want to farm the most points, go for the keepsake, or otherwise if you want to build up your damage dealers, right, then farm the Yskalhaig. I recommend you don't to farm the Apolia. Apolia is not really helpful because most of your supporter heroes, right, you'll be farming Vigor set for them, because Vigor is much more helpful compared to like the life or defensive or drain. Drain is completely useless, especially for damage dealers. Okay, let's head back to the hero management and continue with our talk regarding about the heroes. So let me head back to the equipment dungeon and hero management here. Alright, so I've been talking about Morgan. That's how I'm able to build level up her chivalry from chivalry 4 to chivalry 5. And this additional attack speed would be very helpful for arena, because at the high tier of the arena, right, more and more people are getting much more faster. Okay, let's talk about Bedivere, our second hero here in the team, and he's my primary damage dealer. So let's check out the stats on how I built him to deal massive amount of damage to the boss and the enemies. So as you can see here, I prioritize on the critical damage. Critical rate is a bit low, it's not reaching 60. Ideally this one should be 60%. Critical damage is like 115.87%. Attack speed, as long as it's above 160, should be sufficient for damage dealers. And then attack is close to 5,000, it's now 4,800. So hopefully I'll be able to manage to farm more 6-star gears to get 60% critical rate, as well as like 5,000 attack and more critical damage here. The rest of the stats is not important. If you're dealing with enemies that has a lot of evasion, then I recommend you to build up his hit accuracy. Right now I'm not using Bedivere against any high evasion enemies like terrorists, But if I use him there, I need to prioritize on the hit accuracy instead. Okay, so that's how I built my Bedivere. And let's check out his other things. Oh yeah, let me show you the detailed stat info first. So these are the things here. I just didn't build the hit accuracy. Okay, and for his chivalry, I have chivalry 6. Some of them I also use the memory stones that I obtained, especially from the adventure. So I think I did not mention to you guys, but basically the reason how I'm able to get his chivalry is pretty high is with the help of completing the adventure stage. So I managed to complete some of this. I'm still stuck at chapter 8 because I don't have time to do this chapter, because this chapter take a long time to do, because you need to like explore many areas, hidden areas, to find those to unlock and to find those hidden items. So as you can see here, chapter 7, it gives you 10 legendary master memory stones, and then same goes with the Camulet, is 5 from here. And chapter 6 and chapter 5, they'll give you 5 legendary master memory stones. And then I think that's basically it. This one is rare. So I got some stones here, and also some legendary master memory stones from completing the main story. So as you can see here, right now I'm on the hell difficulty for this main story, and each time you complete the chapter 7, every stage 7, right, with all 3 stars for all of these stages, you'll be able to unlock this legendary master memory stone. So I've already done for chapter 4. Chapter 4 I'm stuck here. So chapter 3 I'm done, chapter 2 and chapter 1. So these 3 chapters already provided me with 15 legendary master memory stones. That's how I'm able to gain lots of those stones to upgrade my Bedivere. Alright, that's another sidetrack for you, but it shows you how I progress by improving my heroes, especially my damage dealers, legendary heroes damage dealers. Okay, that's some tip for you in case if you want to know how I build my heroes pretty strong, especially with their chivalry. Okay, so that's okay. So let me head back to my Bedivere here. So his chivalry is 6, so I plan to farm more memory stones to get at least chivalry 8 to benefit from this. But this one you need to pair him with Annie, the Queen Fae, to provide him with the critical damage, then he can do some attacks here. But that one is mainly for arena. Okay, so for his skill level up, make sure you max out his first passive skill, so that he can target more enemies. This one is really helpful, especially to clear the first wave of the Yskalhaig minions, the dragons. And then for the second one, this allows you to perform the pierce, to gain this pierce buff, so that we will be able to ignore some of the high defensive stats from the enemy to do more damage. Okay, this one, the third one, is not really helpful because the boss doesn't really apply buff on him, and this one is only triggers when you're using his skill tree, but we are only using his skill 2. For his awakening is all maxed out, advanced as well, level 60. For his equipment, I prioritize on using damage set, 1 damage set, 2 critical set, and 1 strife set. Strife set plays a very important role so that he can quickly gain additional turn instantly upon killing an enemy, especially for the first wave. So he can clear the enemy fast, and then also to speed up the run. Okay, let me show you the gear stats. This is the damage helm, the damage set helmet. Then we have the critical set cuirass. Next we have the damage set boots. Then we have an attack percentage critical set necklace. This is a critical damage critical set earrings. And then we have an attack percentage critical set ring. Then for the keepsakes, we have the strife belt with a flat slash attack. Then we have an attack speed strife set orb. Hopefully I can get like 5 or 6 star to improve the attack speed to like 51. So it should be much more faster. And then for his banner, is a critical damage strife set banner. So this one is only a 5 star banner. So there's still some room for improvement to make him even stronger, so that he'll be able to like speed up the run, because he'll be dealing even more and more damage. And these are his detailed equipment settings. Just get at least 60% critical rate, and the additional 40% critical rate, he'll be able to get it from his A2 ability. then maximize his attack and critical damage. Okay, and then for his relics, I only have his frost relic, so I'm almost there to max out this awaken his relic. I just need to farm a lot more terrace so that I'll be able to get it to 6-star awakening and then benefit from additional like 40 attack and more HP and more defense. And yeah, I've also maxed out all of his skills. So I found out that using his A3 ability is much better for arena, but for dungeon farming, for a more consistent run, you use his A2 ability, because this one will provide him with additional critical rate. This critical rate increase buff, right, version 2 provides him with 40% attack. Okay, and yeah, that's basically about it for Bedivere. And let's move on to our third hero, who is Sergius. So Sergius is a hero that everyone can get, but not summonable from the Lake of Avalon. You need to do a lot of work. So I think players who have played this for around about 2 months to stockpile those arena tokens, clan shop tokens, then you'll be able to summon, purchase a copy of him as well as his flame relic shard. Okay, let's go over his info first. The stat separators on Sergius will be only 4. Effect accuracy to apply the focus target on the Yskalhaig, because Yskalhaig will be applying lots of evasion rate buff, and to prevent, to allow our damage dealer to do damage on him, right, we need to build him with sufficient effect accuracy. So as you can see here, when an ally is hit, he will instantly apply this focus target, which reduces the evasion rate on the enemy. So this is really useful, especially for Yskalhaig. Okay, so in order to benefit from this, you need to build him with some effect accuracy, which I managed to get it to around about 70.89%. And then build him with some attack speed, so that he will, you know, keep on boosting Morgan's speed, Sarah's speed as well as Bedivere's speed. And then after you accomplish attack speed and effect accuracy, then focus on the HP and defense. Make him tanky, just like how you build the uncommon heroes like the Jury and Bolt. And these are the full detailed stat info for these heroes. Okay, and then let's move on to his other stats like Chivalry. You do not need any Chivalry on him, but if you do manage to get multiple copies of him, it just basically improves his what's it called? His HP, effect accuracy, defense. This is mainly to improve his survivability. Okay, but Chivalry is not required for Sergius. Skill level up, make sure you max out his prepare to march. This is really important, so that he can charge up at least 2 vigor, so he can keep on spamming his A3. And then unlock his third awakening, so that he can equip the orb for more attack speed. And yeah, I did not use EXP potion to upgrade him. I just upgraded him naturally, from like using him in Gorgos, using him in Yskalhaig, using him in Aldri, many areas. So I don't need to waste my gold coins, because gold is quite limited. Okay, that's basically it for his stats. For his equipment, just gear him like how you gear Morgan. So vigor as well as accuracy set. Let's quickly go through the gears. So this is the vigor helmet, vigor cuirass, vigor boots, effect accuracy set necklace, then flash size defense vigor set earrings. I plan to farm more vigor artifacts here, so that I can improve my gears. The drop rate for the vigor resources is pretty low. Hopefully the developer can, you know, change it to drop even more. And then we have a defense percentage accuracy ring. And for the keepsakes, I'm having a flat stats HP immortal set hound belt on him, and also an immortal set attack speed orb. There's some players who commented like, why am I using immortal set rather than the unity set that I recommend? It's because, right, our Sealess keepsake only drop immortal, corrosion and strife. If I want to get the unity sets, right, you need to use special resources, which is only obtainable from events. If you head over to the forge, right, if you come here and look, equipment crafting, I plan to craft this, what's this called, or let's choose a keepsake. Let's say this is the unity set, and this unity set, right, you need to get this mythic binding chain, which cannot be obtained from anywhere except for events. So you need to do events to get this item. This alchemy is basically alchemizing this item, which has no source. I'm not sure why they say no source, but basically it's from events. Yeah, so it currently is quite difficult to get it. So right now I'm just using the immortal sets as a placeholder. So once I get sufficient those chains items to craft the unity set, then I'll be switching it from the immortal to unity set for Sergius as well as for Morgan and Sarah. So we have like 3 heroes with unity sets, which makes our Bedivere even stronger with additional 30% attack. Okay, I think that's basically about Sergius. Okay, and these are his detailed equipment settings. And for his relics, just use the flame relic. Okay, flame relic will be sufficient because flame relic provides the most attack gauge boost. If I'm able to max this out right, it'll be 60% attack gauge boost. The rest of the relics for Sergius, you just ignore it because like Storm is only like 25% attack gauge boost. For the Frost one is like 25. This one is reducing the attack gauge like Morgan, but Yskalhaig is immune to that, so it's pretty much useless. So focus on the flame one. Flame relic, third skill. Let me do a quick check on this one. This one. Yeah, this one is only like, oh, wait. I just realized that his Frost A2 ability can... Oh, this is good, man. But does this charge attack gauge for everyone or just himself? Let me do a quick check. Okay, so basically, right, the Frost also is not the great because this one only charges his attack gauge by 50% if you are able to max this out. However, for the Flame Relic, it says recharges all allies attack gauge by 50% if it's max 60%. So I think Flame Relic is still the best for Sergius. I think you can ignore the Frost as well as the Storm. Alright, so I still need to farm a lot more terrace to upgrade his to awaken the relic. At the highest stage, right, of the Shrine of Storms, I still cannot get this common flame awakening. So I think I need to farm the lower stages to get a copy of this. Okay, for his skill level up, I still, yeah, my luck is pretty not that great. All the books went to his A2, which is pretty useless. I need to farm another like 60 more flame relics, around about 51 flame relics, legendary skill tomes to upgrade his A3. Hopefully it does not go into his A1, otherwise I need to farm another 30 more to get this max out. Okay, so that's basically for Sergius, and let's move on to our last hero, who is the Sarah, the rare healer. Yep, this girl. So basically, if you want her to survive, right, don't use her default relic. Just straight away use her Frost. Yeah, it's still not maxed out. I plan to max this out once I farm more of the Aldri dungeon. So let's check out Sarah's stats. So I max out. I provide her some effect accuracy to land the buff disruption to prevent the boss from stacking a lot of buff, and then some attack speed close to 200, and then some vigor charge. She's in vigor set, and then provide her with a lot of HP, and also focus some of the stats on the recovery so that she'll be able to improve her healing on her A1. Okay, and then for her other stats, her chivalry is 7. Most importantly is to get her chivalry 6 to gain as much HP percentage as possible. Skill level up, make sure the third passive skill, agonizing card, is maxed. This is really important. It needs to be a 110 cooldown to effectively consistently keep the buff disruption on the boss up 100% uptime. For her awakening, I plan to get it to 6-star awakening once I completed Morgan's banner, so that I can gear her in an immortal set so that she can create a barrier to protect our squishy heroes. And yeah, that's basically her stats here. For her equipment, I'm gearing her like Morgan as well, vigor and accuracy. So this is the vigor helmet, vigor cuirass, vigor boots, HP percentage accuracy necklace, fastest defense vigor earrings, attack speed accuracy ring, Then for the keepsakes, we have a recovery immortal set belt. Previously it was an effect accuracy, but I switched it to a recovery so that to improve her healing abilities. And then we have an attack speed immortal set orb. And then I need to farm another immortal set banner for her. These are her detailed equipment settings here. And for the relics, use the frost relic so that she will receive 15% less damage from the boss, because most of the enemies there are flame element. Okay, and yeah, it's fully awakened. Oh no, sorry, not fully. The one that's fully awakened is the storm, but I plan to max it out to level 60 and fully awaken this as well. You do not need to have any skill ups for the frost relic, but in case if you have skill level ups for it, then max out this. The first one is really nice. But I use up most of my frost relics on Cormac, who is another rare hero who deals a lot of damage from his frost relic. And yeah, so that's basically it for all of the 4 heroes that I use. So to recap, the heroes that I use in Yskalhaig floor 10. Let's quickly go through the things. So for Morgan, prioritize on the effect accuracy, attack speed, then critical rate, critical damage and attack. Okay. And then for Bedivere, you just want to prioritize his critical rate, get it to 60%, close to 60%, then max out his critical damage, attack, and also some attack speed. And if possible, give him some hit accuracy in case if you want to use him like Forbidden Dungeon, because the enemies there has a very high evasion rate as well, especially the bosses. Then the third hero here will have Sergius. Just prioritize on his effect accuracy, and then HP defense and attack speed. And finally, our healer Sarah, prioritize on her effect accuracy, attack speed, then HP as well as some recovery. Right, this is the recovery stats. Alright, so that's it for the video. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and share this with your friends and clan members in case if they also want to speed farm the Yskalhaig, in case if they also have these heroes. And yeah, so if you have any questions, you can leave down under the comment section below under this video, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. And if you found this video helpful, do give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can click on the subscribe button so you never miss a new video that I upload on this channel. And also, if you'd like to support me, I'll leave a link to the net bubble section so you can support me there as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.